This is literally a catapult.
Look at this though. This is the world's greatest roller coaster, isn't it? Tack, 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 tack. You're going up towards the top of the hill.
Yeah,
tack,
yeah,
tack,
yeah.
tack, tack.
Let's go.
Thank you.
All good.
Go.
Ah!
Doink! And then look, I think it's Lumley Lister who says, in their class we have the 2 slowest aircraft in the world. And he's talking about this and the swordfish. And he says that before the war. If you want to look at the history of the Second World War and the Royal Navy's involvement in it, then HMS Belfast is exactly the place to come.
We have teamed up with the IWM to trawl through their absolutely incredible film archive to show the history of the Royal Navy throughout the Second World War.
Below decks, Jim.
Yes, come on, let's go.
Come on.
Over, stand 400. Yes, he is.
Right.
How are you finding these chairs then?
I like it, and I like that it's green. I like a green. If you're going to sit in a leather chair, it needs to be green. I don't like them when they look like.
Do you think this is too beige?
I think it's too beige. You've always got to avoid beige in life. And
Apart from your shoes.
certainly with this series, Watching the War, we're not beige. Oh,
No,
Jim, this is beige.
we're navy blue.
Our orders are beige though. They come in a beige Admiralty bog roll. The technology race at sea is the subject that we're looking at.
Love it.
Let's begin with the state of things just before the war.
A very complex. Oh, look at these two. I think he looks mighty fine, sir.
So what this is,
It's a Supermarine Walrus.
yes, let's pause and behold this beautiful craft. So this is Supermarine Walrus, because if you've got guns that can fire shells,
Also known as the.
the Shagbat.
Yes.
Yes, we'll try and get the Shagbat into as many episodes as we possibly can. If you hear us say Shagbat during an episode, remember to like and subscribe. Or if you want us to say Shagbat during an episode, like and subscribe.
Yeah.
It's a virtuous circle. But basically, if you're
Shag battery.
Shagbat, this is part of the essential Shag battery on board a British warship. And Belfast here had her own Shag battery, where her walrus, because she was equipped with walrus.
It's
because
early war though, isn't it? Let's face it.
what this is about, you've got guns that can fire over the horizon, essentially, over the naked eye horizon
Yeah.
distances.
Did you
So-
hit?
So you need to
All
spot.
right, let me send off the Shagbat, sir.
Well, doctrine says you put the Shagbat up before you start firing the guns, and there's a couple of occasions where the Shagbat is damaged.
What, by getting in the way of passing shells?
No. Well, no. They're in the early phases of an encounter, and then they go, "Oh, we better launch the Shagbat then," and it's too late because she's been damaged. Like I think Battle of River Plate, they don't get the
Shagbat
They don't
up.
get the walrus up quick enough.
Right.
Anyway, the
I
idea
mean,
is
look at it. How can the person who designed this also have designed the Spitfire?
it's a colossal mystery. And you know what? This aircraft is also known as the Seagull by the Royal Air Force, right? There are enough of these ordered to keep Supermarine going in the 1920s, because Supermarine is basically running out of road. Because Supermarine's a company founded in the First World War by this really crazy MP, super mad right-wing MP, who founds Supermarine and then is bought out.
Yes, because when are they bought by Vickers?
Well, not till the late 30s. Not till sort of once it's clear that there's a fighter plane that
And they've won the Schneider Trophy.
the government might want lots of. This, as you say, this is Reginald Mitchell, and so he comes through designing seaplanes, because seaplane, not a,
That's why it's called Supermarine.
yeah, because they're above the water.
Yes.
Supermarine,
I've got it.
above the water. Well,
Yeah.
people think super might mean like excellent, but it actually
Do you know what?
means
This plane is super.
But anyway, its job is to go up and watch the fall of shot and to report back.
Right.
And
And it's got foldable wings.
it's catapult launched.
And the two that were admiring it were very pleased with that.
They're very pleased with that. So let's proceed with the tale of the Shagbat. So
Yeah. Look at them. Yes.
right, in you get, and it's a
Yes,
pusher.
I'm in now.
It's a pusher plane because that's actually.
I mean, look at him.
Look at this. Tack, tack, tack,
This
tack.
is literally a catapult.
This is the world's greatest roller coaster, isn't it? Tack, 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 tack. You're going up towards the top of the hill.
Yeah,
Tack,
yeah,
tack,
yeah.
tack, tack. I love the way the camera hasn't followed that. That's
So-
really
no, it's
funny,
stopping
isn't
there.
it? It's a very funny direction.
Oh, look at this.
Duffel
Let's go.
coat. Thank you.
All good.
Go.
Ah!
Doink! And then look, the way it drops and slews to port
Yes.
tells you really that, you know,
All you need to know.
slow,
Well, it's quite
cumbersome.
zippy there.
I think it's Lumley Lister who says, in their class we have the 2 slowest aircraft in the world. And he's talking about this and the swordfish. And he says that before the war. But this is what you do. So in you come.
I mean, that looks quite bashed about, doesn't it? Hold on a minute. What's that cove doing?
Well, he's up there for when they winch it, when they hoist it back up.
But okay, hold on. Just go back. I need to really get to the bottom of this.
Before we say anything else.
There. Okay, how did he get there?
Well, his training includes climbing up onto the top wing, Jim. This is the Fleet Air Arm.
But how? What, so he clambered out of the cockpit?
He's climbed up out of the cockpit while it baffs along in the sea.
But how? How's he got to there?
I don't have all the answers.
I'm sorry, that's absolutely insane.
It's completely crackers, isn't it? And like I say, if he comes undone and in the wet, he slips over the top wing and he ends up salami, he ends up in the propeller.
I can't see any ladder. I can't see how he got up there. And
There's
it just
probably
seems completely
probably
nuts.
like footholds going up that spar up to the engine.
What's your job?
He's soaking wet.
It's absolutely nuts,
It's
isn't
crackers, isn't it?
It's completely crackers.
Let's just remember that walrus is cutting edge.
it? Yep.
Let's not laugh at it because it looks old and cumbersome now.
It involves people clambering up in the sea as it's boffing around.
With its propeller running.
But I don't think they've done a risk assessment.
I mean, the thing is, you take off in that thing and the weather gets worse.
Still got to get back on.
How'd you get back on board Belfast?
Just clamber up onto the top wing, would you?
What do you do? I mean, you probably think, well, we'll fly to Gibraltar then, because your options aren't great, are they?
No.
Belfast operated 2 Walrus.
Walrus.
Shagbats.
Yes.
Me and Jim thought we'd take a screen break, get on deck, and take a look at one of Belfast's incredible exhibits.
Good to be on deck, isn't it? Fresh air.
Yes, and Jim, tread soft, for we are in the lair of the Shagbat.
Oh, really? This
Yes.
is it?
This is where the Walrus, the Shagbat, was pinged off, bam, by a steam catapult, out to take off to go spotting for the guns. And this derrick crane it's not the same one, but they had a crane on the side of the ship for fishing the Walrus out when it returned.
Of course, and that's the chap on the top of the wing.
And then there's the radar that replaces aerial gunnery spotting.
Yeah.
As the technology catches up.
Yeah,
And
I mean, it is a terrible world, isn't it, when you suddenly realise you don't need a Shagbat anymore.
it is an awful thing. But the Walrus carries on as an air-sea rescue aircraft. So
Oh, does it?
It has an excellent service
Okay.
right to the end of the war and rescues thousands of pilots. But this is the thing as well about these ships is you can just, because it's made of steel, you just cut the bit off you don't need anymore, weld another bit on.
Just weld on a strip.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, what is going on here?
No one knows. It's never been explained. Trying to go undetected, travelling incognito, trying to be invisible.
You're talking about Scharnhorst in December 1943?
No, I'm talking about, when you're using the internet, you don't want people to know where you are.
Oh, yeah, well, I go to loads of hotels, dodgy internet.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, why is it always like this? Every time I go abroad, I get blocked, don't I? Of course I do. All I want to do is watch James Holland's forgotten German mega comedies.
What you need is a VPN, Jim. And you know what? We've got an amazing World War II headquarters offer on NordVPN.
Fast, secure, no nonsense. Home, abroad, wherever you've ended up, everything just works. And while you're getting on with things, Threat Protection Pro is working away in the background, blocking phishing, scams, malware, and stopping anyone suspicious at the gate. To get your discount off NordVPN, what you do is go to nordvpn.com/WW2HQ, and our link will also give you 4 months on the 2-year plan, extra 4 months, how about that? And there's no risk at all with Nord's 30-day money-back guarantee. The link is in the description box down there.
Anyway, tell us more about Scharnhorst. Come on.
Yeah, okay, so it's December 1943,
Yeah.
and
Back to watching the war.
Right, hot on the heels of spotter aircraft.
There's the skipper.
Radar. So
Cavity magnetron, the greatest invention of the war almost.
yeah. Well, and the reason a lot of other stuff is cheap as chips that the Allies are using because they want to spend the money on the things that they know are going to win them the submarine war.
Well, they're very sensible about
Or-
that. So this
or
is
naval-
this is a
naval
Type
accounting.
273 radar. I mean, it looks quite 1960s, doesn't it?
Well, that looks like the sort of thing the BBC made the music for Doctor Who with.
Yes, exactly. That's my point.
Doesn't it?
Yeah.
But it's don't you? That's like a grey. It's all that slate grey.
It's definitely slate grey.
Slate grey, and the knobs are black.
Yeah.
The knobs are that like semi-gloss, Bakelite black.
Yeah.
And also, this thing would fit in a fraction of your mobile phone's computing power now.
That's literally that much.
But this radar can see, Suffolk has one.
Yes,
when
it does.
when she's looking for the Bismarck
Yeah.
in the spring of 1941, and you can see 40.
And again, the reason you
40
can have
kilometres.
these small radars rather than these huge, great 360-foot high masts off the side of Dover is because of the cavity magnetron, which is what enables you to shrink the size of your receiver and your
Yeah.
what's the word?
Transmitter.
Transmitter. Exactly.
And this is the thing that in the seawall gives the Royal Navy the edge.
Yes.
It really, really does. Basically, they're able to trap Bismarck out of sight
Yep.
at night.
Look at this.
And then we come to, I think, can I say that? I'm going to say this out loud. The greatest engineering achievement of all time.
Yeah, very possible.
Goat. The Mulberry.
331,000 cubic meters of concrete.
I promised you he would do more statistics if you liked and subscribed, and here he is doing them.
There you go.
When they draw this up 2 years previously, as a concept,
Yes.
how's the war going?
Well, it's, they're
I know you should always plan ahead.
Not terribly, but terribly well. But I mean, it's just the sheer arrogance of coming up with an idea of this and thinking you can pull it off.
Yeah.
You know, this idea that you can create two harbours, both larger than Dover, and then float them across the channel, 120 miles across the channel. This is showing you how it works. They're hollow, so the air in them enables them to float, and then you open the stopcocks and in comes the water and they sink in position. And what you're looking at there is the planting of a phoenix. So they all have these code names, and the phoenixes are the harbour walls, and you line them all together, and then you have gaps so that the ships can get in.
Yeah.
And you also have these things so that you can have your whales, and there's a phoenix. Just extraordinary.
Well, we have an anecdote that goes with the Mulberry, don't we, from our first Walking the Ground film, don't we, Jim?
Oh yes, because we were standing in Aramanche, weren't we?
Yeah.
And
Outside the restaurant that is deceptively expensive.
Hotel
As we
Marine.
discovered later that evening.
Yeah. Well, the food was quite expensive, but the wine definitely was. And so was the cidre.
Yeah.
Anyway, we were there. We were thinking, well,
company was
far,
priceless.
How far do you reckon that is out there then? And it's like, well, I don't know. What do you think? Half a mile?
Yeah, 750 metres. We kind of came to the
750
conclusion,
metres.
800 metres, something like that. And so we sent out the first of our loyal drones, because people have come and gone on World War II headquarters. But drones,
Off it went.
drones are where the attrition has really been felt on this production in general.
Yes, generally.
Tussling with trees, ending up in the drink.
God, yes.
Maybe we'll do like a hot reel of all the drone deaths. If you like and subscribe many times over, then maybe we could do your drone deaths.
They paid the
hot reel.
ultimate sacrifice.
Anyway, off it goes.
Anyway, yes.
Off it went, like a receding bee. And you got the control panel with the where it is, and it went through 800.
Yeah, right. It was reading off the meterage.
That's right, and it
Well, it gone past 750.
straight away. So it went past our best guess.
Then it went double past our best guess.
Yeah, and then it was more than what was it?
More than 2K, wasn't it?
More than 2K out. Those concrete phoenixes that look like.
And then we're thinking, well, this is great. We can look at all this. This is absolutely amazing. But will we ever see it again?
We've forgotten that the reason it had flown out so fast is because the wind was behind it, and the wind had blown it out. And so then it turns round, and the battery meter's going. The battery meter's receding, and finally we see it appear like that, and it was really struggling. And then you press the home button, it comes and it goes oink and lands there right in front of you. But with no
It literally died. It was flying on vapours, wasn't
That's right. No juice left. Great pictures.
Great.
But
The best.
Not only did they build two of these damn things.
They have two of them. And the annoying thing is that one of them was ruined within a week.
Yeah, it's funny though because the anchorage at Omaha Beach is considerably less advantageous to building an artificial harbour, isn't it? If we're honest, it's not as good a spot.
Okay, why do you say such heresy?
No,
I know where you're heading here.
No, the Omaha Beach is not as good because you've got the headland at Arromanches that shelters you from the westerly.
You got headland either side at
nothing like as useful. It's not scooped out the way that it is at Arromanches quite. So what I'm saying is that very often you get. I met an old sapper a very long time ago, and went, well, of course the Americans didn't put theirs together properly, did they? And that's why it fell apart. Bloody Yanks, right? Whereas the anchorage isn't as good. I'm just trying to cut our loyal allies some slack at this difficult time in international relations.
You want to show some generosity of spirit?
Yeah. It's going to be the most beautiful big artificial harbour. No one's ever seen anything like it.
The biggest, bestest. So these are the gooseberries.
Yeah.
So gooseberries are old ships that no longer use them, and they're also used as breakwater. And they had gooseberries off every single beach.
Naval supremacy, Jim, is sinking ships you don't need anymore.
It certainly is. That's the end of it. But it is incredibly impressive, the innovation, the scale of innovation. And also one of my favourite Churchill lines ever, when everyone was sort of they're thinking about the logistics of creating the Mulberry Harbours. And he says, don't argue the matter, the problems will argue for themselves.
Yeah.
Just get on with it.
Though, interestingly, I met...
I use that line a lot, and it doesn't go down very well.
No, it never goes down well. And I met the son of the fellow who project managed the sapper officer who was involved with project managing who invented the kite anchor as part of the process, right? And I said, did your father carry on in engineering after the war? This sort of scale of engineering. He said, well, my father always said the real problem after the war is that suddenly the accountants were involved. And that basically...
those were the days when you just have incredibly expensive...
if nothing else, the Mulberry is a product of waste, redundancy. You build two, one of them is destroyed in a storm. Well.
Yeah.
Right? And it was about blank checks and waste. And obviously we said earlier on the cavity magnetron means that you aren't spending money on other things because you need to spend it on that. But the Mulberry is one of those examples where the reason maybe you haven't got a great rifle if you're an infantryman is because they're spending the money on a thing like a Mulberry.
Yeah.
And almost the Mulberry, once you've built a Mulberry, you're going to have to invade somewhere, aren't you?
Got to use it.
Got to use it. Yeah. Tail wagging the dog, maybe.
Yeah.
Anyway, thanks for watching the War with me and James Holland. I'm Al Murray. He's James Holland over there. We hope you've enjoyed the setting here at HMS Belfast as well. Go to iwm.org.uk to find out more about Belfast and the other incredible museums in the Imperial War Museum's portfolio. We hope you've enjoyed watching this as much as we've enjoyed watching it too. Cheerio.
Cheerio.